Good morning. Today is June 22nd. This is our 2023 challenge. We've been doing an ab challenge all month where we're doing 5 exercises and the reps have gradually increased. Today we are up to 60 of the bicycle crunches, 55 leg raises, 55 Russian twist, 60 mountain climbers, and a 100-second plank. So that's a minute and 40 seconds that my timer will be set for. And we have a food. I like to call it a challenge, but it's just a goal to try new things or to aim for getting in enough water, whatever that goal happens to be. And today it's to use a spice that you haven't used before in one of your meals. So to cook with something new today, a different spice. I also like to challenge you for cardio to set a step goal. Maybe you want to set a distance goal, to walk a mile or 2 miles, whatever it is. So my step goal daily is to hit 11,000 steps. And so I usually do that by running 1 or 2 miles, power walking 1 or 2 miles outside. And then if I still have steps at the end of the day after just doing everything that I do during the day, then I will walk in place while I watch TV. So yesterday I did not need to do the walking in place to TV because I went for a 4-mile walk with my best friend. So between my 1-mile walk and all the steps during the day and then that 4-mile walk with her, I hit 15,000 steps. So it is not impossible to get your steps in, and you do not have to set one, that's 11,000 or 15,000. They tend to say 10,000 steps is a good goal, but hey, if you're not used to walking that many steps, then set it at 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 or anywhere where it challenges you to get up and be a little more active than you normally would. So we are going to start with our bicycle crunches, and with the bicycle crunches and the leg raises and the Russian twists, I keep my feet, my heels elevated off the floor the entire time. If you need to put your heels down on the floor during the Russian twists to make it easier for you, that's fine. If you want to have them up for a little while and then put them down, that's fine. There are times I get near the end and my heels will touch or my legs are shaking really bad because my legs are getting tired, my abs are tired from holding them up. So if you need to break up the reps, pause the tape or you've already written down this is what I'm supposed to do today, do a certain half of it and then do the other half later, that's fine. I usually have been finding with the mountain climbers, because they come near the end, that I need to take a break because my legs are just spent at that point, my abs are tired, and I'll just take a quick break and then go back and start doing it again. So whatever you need to do to get in the reps is fine, but I do encourage you to push yourself a little harder each time. I know I've been surprised how far I can get, and that I'm usually able to get all the way through it without stopping until I get to the until I get to the mountain climbers, and then my body just seems to say no. And the plank, obviously, as the time has increased, it's been getting harder, and so this is our first day doing a minute and 40. Yesterday it was super hard for me to get to that 90 seconds, so to have 100 seconds and that extra 10 seconds, I'm a little nervous, but I will do my best to hold that plank the entire time. For my plank, and with everything, make sure your back is straight. With the mountain climbers, trying to not have your backside going up and down, and it's just your legs, so that it's your abs and your hips kind of that are doing the work. And so when I have to take a break, but I'm feeling it here, I know I'm doing it correctly. It's just they're tired, they got exhausted. So whatever you need to do to get your everything done, do it. Just make sure you're doing everything with the right form and push yourself even through the shaking, because as I've said, the plank I will be shaking. Often the Russian twist I start to shake. The mountain climbers I'm usually really struggling before I have to take that break. So don't just allow, oh, I'm starting to shake a little bit, to stop you. Like, push yourself a little further. So, okay, we start with bicycle crunches. So it's the opposite arm and leg. Well, elbow to knee, because you'll be twisting from side to side. So, legs are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, halfway. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Whew. Okay. Felt that one. Alrighty. So that was 60. And I was trying to keep my hands out to the side. I did realize as I get more tired, my elbows do tend to come in more. And so I did push them back out at one point. So just encouraging you to try to not have, when you're doing them, have your hands here. Move those elbows out to the side a little more. Okay, now we're going to do leg raises. So it'll be both legs coming up and down. And I usually start with my hands under. I'm about to help keep that back flat. So it's under and feet up and down. And when you lower, don't touch the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5 more. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. And then you can put your feet down. That was 55. Now we have 55. Russian twist. Definitely was feeling the leg raises near the end there. Legs wanted to shake a little bit. But, so the Russian twist, sorry. You'll be sitting, you'll lean back so you'll have your balance in that. And just leaning like this, and your hands will be up. Even if your heels are down, you're still going to be working your abs as you twist and touch the floor to the right and to the left. So do not feel bad if you have to have those heels down. I am learning as I increase the reps that it is okay if I have to touch the floor and put my heels down. But I will keep them up as long as I possibly can. Getting to 55 is not easy, considering every time that I've done it and had to increase it. I'm barely holding it to the end. So I know it's getting tougher. So I just want to encourage you, just try your best. And, the hardest way is your feet are up the whole time. That just makes it more harder because you're working both the upper and the lower abs, and as well as your upper and your abdominals, your obliques, because as you're twisting. But if you need to have those heels down, put them down. Just get the reps in. So. Alrighty. So, it was 55. And we're going to do 60 of the mountain climbers. Again, you will probably see me have to take that break. And I do a little bit of a stretch to stretch my back out because, trying to keep your back and everything straight and in alignment can be difficult, but you just do your best. So with the mountain climbers, you're going to have your hands extended, shoulders will be above your wrists, and you'll be on your toes. Again, straight back so that you can bring your knees up and underneath you. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. I've tried more of a march. I try and go somewhat fast, but at the same time, don't want to wear out too quickly. And I also want to make sure that I'm keeping my back in alignment instead of having it going, your hips going up and down. So whatever it takes to get it done and to try to be as good form as you can. I'm trying to figure out how the best way is so that you can see, but my head might go off because I can see that that isn't going to work. So you'll know because you can see my knees. You'll know if I have to come down because I probably would say it anyway. But yeah, you probably won't see my toes being on. I'm sorry, the cat's toys are behind me. You may not see me up on my toes because of where I have to be this way, because I figured this is the best way where you can see my knees coming underneath me. So we will. Okay, so up. I'm going to do 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, got to 40. And I'm pausing. I have 20 more to go because I need to get to 60. But I'm definitely feeling it in my back trying to keep that. "54" and my low back is not always happy when I do these. So I've learned to just listen to my body. So I'm going to try to get to the rest of the 20 in. I've already just started counting at 1, but we know we already got 40 in. So if I get to 20, that's 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so, whew, that is 60 of the mountain climbers. And as you saw, I didn't take too long of a break in between. But I did need to take that. Because again, if your back is in alignment, sometimes because I can't see the camera when I'm doing it, I'm looking straight down, which is what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know how my form was, but if my back was arched, that would be another reason why my back was letting me know it wasn't super happy. So, and now we just need to get in a 100-second plank. Minute and 40 is where my timer is set. Again, trying your best to keep yourself in good form. I think I will face this way again, so that if I want to look back later to see if I had good form, I can see my back. Sometimes I will move my feet if I feel like I'm not where I need to be. Sometimes they'd like to start to slide, so I will get them in the right position. So however you need to do it, let's get this done. Alrighty. second plank. Whew. All right. So there's your ab challenge complete for today. And stay active. Have a great day. Cook with a different spice. Try and get your step goal in. Hi, Sparky. And see you tomorrow.